What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. I'm doing a recap of Married at First Sight episode 3. This episode 3. I'm doing a recap. I wrote down a couple little notes. I ain't gonna keep y'all here long. I just want to share my thoughts on everything. Basically, I just want to start off with the couples that they ain't really show like that. I think it was Brianna and Vincent. Vincent was talking to Brianna's father and stuff like that, and he was saying the most generic stuff, like the most generic stuff.
I'll let you know that I'm gonna be a great son-in-law, and I will do whatever it takes to make your daughter happy. And I want to show you that we're matched for a reason, and we can be together years and years. That's what I want. Because of the way I grew up, I always wanted to be married and have a family. But it's time to have a conversation with her dad, because I know it's like big for them, letting their little girl go. And I just want to let them know, like, I'm serious about this, and I'm going to take care of their daughter.
For me as a father, all I expect is somebody who works hard, because I know she's going to work hard for you. That's what I look forward to. I look forward to you growing together and supporting one another. And anytime you want to call me or you just want to reach out to me, I'm always here.
Thank you.
I'm dad. You can do that. So.
Right, and I like the bow tie, by the way. That's clean.
It took me 30 minutes to tie it. But...
It looks great.
Yeah, mama, be there for your daughter and protect your daughter and everything like that. And it's wild because, like, even though he's saying the most generic stuff, like just the normal stuff that you're supposed to say to, put a father at ease and stuff like that, he said it, and the father looked like, yeah, okay, all right, what's up, okay, whatever. But he was basically, it seemed genuine. It seemed like everything he said was genuine. It ain't seemed fake. It seemed like it came from the heart, and it seemed like he really meant it. And basically, that's all I got on them. Do I think that they gonna make it? From what I'm seeing now, I think they are. I mean, even she was talking with her friends, was like, check, this and this, check. So I don't know. I'm thinking she liking what she's saying, so that goes a long way. When all else fails, even when stuff start to break down, if y'all could be adults about the situation, talk stuff out, and I think that they gonna make it. That's just what I think. You got Clara and Ryan. What I noticed about Clara and Ryan was that her friends was basically grilling him a little bit, was like, yeah, so that Clara, she likes sex and she's very a physical person, so how are you in that department? And he kind of like laughed it off and stuff like that, but he ain't really say nothing about it. But the one friend kind of threw me off. She said something like, I know you're gonna, she said, oh, we gonna hear about it later anyway. I'm like, dang, how you gonna put that pressure on that man? So when he is doing this thing, he gonna be thinking about, she gonna be telling y'all, so he gonna have to put in some extra work. That's too much pressure to put on the man. Come on now. Now you got, before I move on, Clara and Ryan, do I think they're gonna make it? I do. I do think that they're gonna make it. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work out. We still got a lot of episodes to go. I'm just saying, from what I see now and my predictions, I'll let y'all know if I change it later, but I'm not. I don't think I will. So, but Brianna and Vincent, they definitely gonna make it. Clara and Ryan, they definitely gonna make it. Now Virginia and Eric. Eric, he was talking to Virginia mother, and he was saying, like, saying that he was gonna look out for her and everything like that, and she kind of gave him some questions, or basically, I don't know. It seemed like it was some editing done there. It didn't seem like it was mostly talking. It was like some editing was done. He said he'll look out for her. He gonna take care of her, and that seemed real to me. Um, Now he was talking with his boys, and they was going over the whole little sex thing. He liked a little bit how aggressive she is. She seemed very bubbly and quirky, and that's how I could describe it. Cause I don't know. That's the only words that I have for that. What she is, she very energetic and everything like that. So I think, yeah, and she seemed like she just fun. She seemed super fun. Hopefully, it's not too fun though, because too fun can get you in trouble. I talked about that on the last episode, on my last recap. Um, Now, I think that they gonna work. I see it, but I don't know. Actually, I don't know about them, so I'm not gonna say that. I take that back. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna make it, so I'm gonna leave that to the next episode. I get that to y'all next episode if I think they're gonna make it or not. Now, it was two couples that basically walked down the altar this episode, and these was the main couples. You had Chris and Paige, and then you had Haley and Jacob. Now I'm gonna talk about Haley and Jacob. Haley and Jacob. Jacob seems very hopeful, and it looked like he just wants somebody to accept him for him. He said, even he said he was like a nerd and stuff like that and everything, because he good with computers and stuff. So people like that is introverted a lot and stuff like that. But it's, he a grown man, obviously, he got his, so I think that he seemed like a genuine guy. He just wants somebody to accept him for him. Now, Haley, Haley and her friends, they was talking and everything like that. She got a little, frazzled, whatever. And, she even took the little flash. She was like, yeah, give me the shot, Pops. And the Pops was kind of funny because he was like, look, if you want to leave, we a couple steps from the street. We could be out of here. But obviously he was just joking, but he seemed like a good dad. That was fun for that. Now is one thing that's scaring me about Haley. Haley seemed like she wants everything to be perfect, and I don't think that you can do that in a relationship. I don't feel like it ever ends well. I don't think it ever ends well, ever. Because you talk about you chasing perfection. You want this, or you want that, and he gotta have this, and he gotta have that. Now, ain't nobody perfect. Nobody. I think a Tyler Perry movie. It was the 80-20, the 80-20 rule. The person that you with should have 80% of the stuff that you need, whatever that is. But it's gonna be a 20% that person ain't gonna have, and they ain't gonna ever have it. And if you blow that 20 up, that extra 20% that they don't have, and you try to make it seem like it's bigger than what it is, then that's when your relationship gonna fail. So she's scaring me a little bit with that, y'all, to be honest. But they're after they vows and stuff like that, they vows. He was a little afraid. Well, I ain't gonna say afraid. He was nervous. He was a little nervous, so I give his vows like a 7. But he pulled through at the end, so I give his vows a 7. Her vows, I give it a 6. I wasn't really feeling it, but it seemed like she met him. It was very plain, whatever, like that. So, they conversation was very awkward. Really, it was.
Yeah. So, I don't know how you feeling.
This is like a whole situation. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a lot.
Yeah, no, it's different. Yeah.
Awkward. It wasn't flowing at all. But Jacob did make up for a little bit with the friends. He was like, "Oh, let me walk over here with the friends and this and this." So you could tell, you could see he kind of warming up a little bit. He got a little personality, so that was good. Good for him. I know he kind of threw that in there a little bit at the end. He did say something that threw me off though. He was talking about I don't know. I don't know what type of freak stuff he on, but he said he like girls with big noses and stuff like that. I'm like, big noses? What? What you talking about? Like I ain't never hear that ever. Like I don't even know what type of fetish that is, or even if it is a fetish, but he was talking about some nose stuff, and I'm like, all right, man, all right. Whatever you into, that's you, okay. All right, now we got Chris and Paige. Do I think that, do I think Haley and Jay gonna make it? I don't know. I don't think that they're gonna make it. No, I don't. No, they not gonna make it. I think that she gonna. I don't think that she gonna wind up liking him. I think she gonna push him away, and I don't think that they gonna work out. So that's a no for me. They not gonna make it, but I could be wrong. I don't think I am. We got a lot more episodes to go. I'm gonna keep doing these recaps. Like, subscribe, whatever, and I just keep doing it. Let me know what y'all think. And basically that was it on them. They was going to bed or some stuff like that, and I'm like, how you gonna go to bed without the lights on? I mean, with the lights on, both of y'all hopping in. That was pretty crazy. I didn't get that one. But let's get into Chris and Paige. The top of the episode, Paige seemed very hopeful, and Chris seemed very superficial. Very superficial, and he a very successful guy and everything like that, and that's cool. But yeah, it just seemed very superficial. So I don't think that it just seems superficial. I got this, I got that, I had this. Even his boys was kind of calling out when the preacher was like, "Yeah, you're gonna notice this and this about him and stuff like that." So Chris vows, I give his vows a 7. It seemed how I felt. That's all I say about it. Her vows, I give her vows a 10. Seemed like she meant every word of it. Every word of it. So Yeah, I didn't think nobody was gonna get a 10, but I rated her vows a 10. She seemed like she meant every word. Well, I ain't gonna say the first red flag I saw. It was kind of awkward. That whole little kiss thing, y'all, what was that, man? What was that? Like, somebody let me know what that is. Like, if a female watching this, like, leave a comment in the section and tell me what you think about the little kiss thing. I don't know what that was. I understand the person is stranger, y'all just getting married. I got it, I get it. But you asked, is that cool, right? So when she said yeah, I'm guessing that's when you go in and you do your thing. But what's up with the extra stuff like on your cheek? Okay, right now. I'm like, what? Like, dog, what type of stuff you on? And to be honest, I don't even know. I don't even know what that was. I don't know if he was doing that on purpose because he wanted her to say the cheek and he didn't want to kiss on the lips, or if I don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't know. Somebody let me know because that shit was just crazy. Now, after that, they walked down the aisle and everything like that, and he dropped another bomb on us, talking about his ex. I mean, just off rip, man. I'm like, damn, this nigga, he dropping grenades after grenades, like,
Really?
Yeah, my last relationship was a few months ago, to be perfectly honest with you.
I understand being transparent and everything like that, but everything in moderation. For one, you don't compare it to your ex. Okay. You say I was in a relationship. Y'all just getting to know each other. This is the happy phase. Like, don't throw no seeds of doubt. Yes, everybody got a pass. I had an ex. We got out of a relationship. It was pretty recent, but at least give an example. Like, he just threw that thing in the air, like, and just left it there. So that whole thing threw me off, and I know as a dude, you can't do nothing like that. Like, I would never do nothing like that. Everything in moderation. You could tell her or whatever like that, but you gotta wait till it's the right time. It's a wrong time and it's a right time. And straight out the gate like that, that's the wrong time. You wanna be transparent and all, but don't do that. And don't compare it all. My ex used to do this too. Like, who the fuck says that shit? Anyway, and then they get to the reception and stuff like that, and then they start talking, and then he started talking about sex, and shit just got weird again. It seemed like this whole episode, he was just doing some weird ass shit. I think he get it from his father, to be honest. Like, whatever, it seemed like he took a little bit of characteristics from his father and stuff like that. And that's natural for a father and son, but that whole thing seemed weird. His father seemed like he a man's man and everything like that, but he do kind of come off a little, he just say what the father just say whatever he want to say, and he don't care who take it the way they gonna take it. But he just let it be known. I think that's where Chris get that whole little, when stuff seems like it's too much, like the whole my ex, and even when it came to the sex thing, it just seemed like it was too much. Everything seemed like it was too much, And now I'm thinking about the father and sitting down with her, and Paige asked, yeah, what can I do and stuff like that. And even he said something about, look, you know, you do the sex and everything like that. When he work, you come home and stuff. Even though that advice might be valid, at the same time, you know, it seemed like it was too much. Even when the father was doing the vows and stuff like that, you know, he was like, yeah, I want grandbabies. So, you know, it just seemed a little off. I mean, actually the grandbaby thing was it was fine, really, but it seemed like Chris and his father got the same characteristics. The sex thing threw me off. Like I said, the whole now it's okay to talk about sex. I ain't saying you can't, but it is a such thing as too much, and I think it was too much. Now, if you gonna say you're a virgin, I even thought she was a virgin, to be honest. You know, the way she was, you know, carrying on about her faith and everything like that, and even in the beginning, that's just what I thought. But, you know, obviously she not. She obviously got a little, you know, Paige seemed like she got two sides to her. She got like the faith-based side, and then she got this other side, like, don't mess with me side, where she's smarter than how she looked. Because at first, it just seemed that everything was super Christian and super faith-based, and I could see how he thought she was a virgin. I thought she was a virgin. But then as they started talking, you could see she was more than just a good Christian girl, the faith girl. It seemed like it was way more there, and you could definitely tell. Because even when even like after all the stuff that he said to throw her off, even she felt the energy, and she was saying like, yeah, he not looking at me and stuff like that. And you know, she got a little concerned and stuff like that. And to be honest, that was her gut telling her, like, yo, Chris, he a little off. You know what I'm saying? That ain't just you. But her friends was on point with everything. Like, her friends basically summed up everything about the man. To be honest, they was thinking the same thing we was thinking.
I feel like if he hadn't said that, I wouldn't have as much pause. But I'm like, how you go from engaged to you ready to have babies with somebody you ain't made?
He knows what he wants in life as far as his career, because he's accomplished that. He knows he wants a family. He knows he wants a kid. And so he's trying to find a wife that fits into the vision that he has. I don't know if that's good or bad. You know, it's bad if it's not you. But if it is you, then it's perfect, because it's like he has a plan for his life and his wife.
But one of her friends is a little bit more optimistic, and to be honest, I like her. I like her a lot. I think I got a crush on her. Yeah, I definitely got a crush on her. She, I don't know what it is about her, but she was basically telling Paige, she was just like, she said, hey, you know, watch out, you know, what you gonna wear, you know, all this stuff like that. But she was like, give him a chance, but at the same time, you know, just be careful, because he throwing off some crazy energy, and energy is a lot, and sometimes you can see if it's gonna work out for y'all or it's not. Now, do I think Chris and Paige are gonna make it? No, I don't. I think that Chris gonna hurt that poor girl. I think that he gonna break her heart in a million pieces, and that's not cool, to be honest. I don't know if he attracted to her. I know he attracted to her body. I mean, I'm attracted to her body. Like, she definitely got she definitely got some buns. Like, she definitely got some buns back there. That jump fat. But I think that the way he was talking about sex and everything, it just seemed like a little over the top, man. I think that's all that he focused on right now. Even he was saying she wasn't really my type and stuff like that, or just the conventional person that he used to. That can be, you know, saying that can be one thing and that's fine, but he was like, he wasn't necessarily attracted to her off the rip, but she got a good body. So that's the only thing he's thinking about right now, is the body. So I don't know. After he get it, what is it gonna be? Is he gonna change up? What? We gonna see. But like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts on the whole thing. And let me know what y'all think. All right.